Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home.
Yo, how is UCF 4-3?
Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sun Devils will put toe to leather and will get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Fires left.
Ah, damn it.
And it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Sun Devils. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the
I'm already
football,
playing bad.
Makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Pressure coming. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Dances away from the heat. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wildcats! He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Caught in the backfield, it's Potts. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Scanning the field, it's Cook. They're trying to get to him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right half.
Ah, fuck.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 2nd down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete.
Wait a minute, they're up 10-7. Oh shit.
3rd and 3. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll pull it down. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And now on second down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sideline. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. The inside handoff. Just keeps moving. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Fires to the tight end. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. At the 45, on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Trying to get to him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Dalton. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Sun Devils have moved it inside the 20. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On second down, wants to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to
What the fuck about that guy? Look at it.
Get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right.
Lofts one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's got great speed, and the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, and he intercepts it. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Just end the quarter.
Seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Oh my god, that was not enough power. Oh my gosh.
No,
damn it.
Good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Lexington. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball
Open. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. The give from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run play action. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Hartman. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd down.
Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Setting up the screen. Oh, he not only blows it up, he picks it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Cook. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Sun Devils are rolling down the field. They're getting this guy lathered up. Open space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with the score. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the penalties.
Yeah, and I don't think you be conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Stopped after making the catch. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a 1st down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
He's going for the big play. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's off to the races. Past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On on third down, going up top. Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Handoff from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll give it to the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Right back to it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Bringing it back, it's Harvin. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond.
Oh, look out, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Give to the running back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. All tied up, under a minute to play. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Kentucky.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! After the earlier miss, redemption and celebration after the game winner. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.